Meghan will take part in a conversation with co-CEO and president of Ariel Investments and vice chair of Starbucks Melody Hobson during an online summit. The Duchess of Sussex will participate in one panel included in the New York Times Deal Books two-day event taking place next week. The 30-minute-long panel, titled Minding the Gap, will take place on November 9 at 6 p.m. GMT, 2 p.m. ET. The description of the event read, "How can women reach economic and professional parity?" Two groundbreaking figures join us to discuss top-down solutions, and reflect on how their shared experiences influenced their thinking about creating opportunities for others. Meghan is introduced as Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, co-founder, Archewell. The Duchess of Sussex attendance at this event has been hailed by many on Twitter, with one fan using the nickname Sussex Spartan Meghive writing, "Madam Duchess Meghan doing what she's always done. Working with orgs to assist women's growth." Another, named D. Matilde, said, "Very beautiful and great people at the summit. The discussion will be great." However, another Twitter with the nickname Navajo Land appeared to criticize the use of Meghan's title in this setting. They wrote, "Funny how she uses the Duchess title in America." The Duchess was quickly defended by other social media users, with one named Mater saying, it is her married name. The virtual New York Times Deal Books Summit will include major names in the political, business and celebrity world. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, General Motors Chair and CEO Mary Barra, and actor Matthew McConaughey are all to take part in panels during the two-day summit. Meghan has long been a supporter of women's rights, and started making her voice heard when she was only 11. At the time, she penned a letter to a number of influential women including Hillary Clinton to denounce an advert by Procter & Gamble she deemed sexist. Over the years, she became an advocate for UN Women among other organizations and spoke widely about gender equality and period poverty. She continued her work focused on women's rights even as a working member of the royal family. In October 2019, she took part with Prince Harry in a roundtable conversation with youth ambassadors from One Young World, a non-profit organization that champions young leaders. Then, she spoke about the importance of men taking a stand next to women for gender equality. She said, "What you TMRE all capable of doing independently is incredible, but then when you work collectively, our intention today is to try to create somewhat of a task force to see what we can do within our communities and then use that knowledge to apply it to whatever is happening in all these other communities." In terms of gender equality, which is something I have championed for a long time, I think that conversation can TMT happen without men being a part of it. More to follow. Prince William and Kate celebrated 10 years of marriage this year, marking an important milestone for the couple. The Cambridges' lives have changed a lot since that day, having 3 children and becoming increasingly integral parts of the royal family. This has been seen this week as the Queen's health remains a point of concern. She did not attend the traditional Sunday service at the All Saints Chapel, having also cancelled a visit to Northern Ireland to celebrate the centenary of the nation. A royal source told The Telegraph this week William and Kate are both keen to provide any support they can to Her Majesty. The Cambridges have a close bond with the Queen, as seen during their brief split in 2007. 4 years before they would marry, the couple broke up after, with William reportedly calling off the relationship during a phone call. Royal expert and author Katie Nicholl said that the Christmas beforehand, William had become so anxious he confided in Prince Charles and the Queen. She said, William had been having second thoughts and sat down with his father and his grandmother to have a frank discussion about his future with Kate. Both advised him not to hurry into anything. Sources also said the Queen was disappointed by the breakup. It is thought he got cold feet as speculation grew about an engagement, but both William and Kate have said the split in 2007 made them stronger. In 2010, William and Kate discussed their brief split. The Duke said, "Well, I think to be honest, I wouldn't believe everything you read in the paper, but in that particular instance we did split up for a bit. But that was just, We were both very young, it was at university, we were sort of both finding ourselves as such and being different characters and stuff. It was very much trying to find our own way, and we were growing up, and so it was just sort of a bit of space and a bit of things like that, and it worked out for the better. Kate added, and I think I at the time wasn't very happy about it, but actually it made me a stronger person. You find out things about yourself that maybe you hadn't realized, or I think you can get quite consumed by a relationship when you are younger, and I really valued that time for me as well, although I didn't think it at the time. Looking back on it, the couple were able to recover from the setback, marrying in April 2011. He said, "What I really wanted to wear was the Irish Guards frock coat. We had a couple of discussions on this matter, but, as I learnt growing up, you don't mess with your grandmother. What she says goes." The Queen also urged William to sort out the guest list. The dad of three admitted that the first draft included 777 names of people he didn't know. William added, "It was a bit daunting, and it was like, that seems to be the guest list sorted, no room for friends or family. I wasn't too happy about it, so I rang the Queen for a bit of moral support and a bit of backup. She said, don't be so ridiculous, get rid of the list, and start from your friends." Duke and Duchess of Sussex moved into their California home in 2020 after quitting royal duties months earlier. Harry and Meghan, who previously lived at Frogmore Cottage in Windsor, have a number of high-profile neighbors in the celebrity enclave, including chat show host Oprah Winfrey and actress Gwyneth Paltrow. However, the latest resident to up sticks is Peter Sperling, the son of University of Phoenix founder John Sperling and one of the 400 wealthiest Americans. Mr. Sperling sold his 7-bedroom 13-bathroom Montecito property in April, according to deed documents seen by the Daily Mail. He had been trying to sell the house since 2017, and it went for $19.1 million, 13.8 meters, after being originally listed for an eye-watering $26.75 million, 19.3 meters. The property was reportedly bought by a trust whose trustee is financial analyst and LA lawyer Robert Gibson, managing partner of Gibson Hoffman and Pansion. Mr. Gibson could be Harry and Meghan's neighbor, or he may be a trustee for a client. Mr. Sperling also reportedly sold another mansion in the area for $16.3 million, 11.8 meters, in February. His sales come after actor Rob Lowe offloaded his home in Montecito in September 2020. Harry and Meghan moved into their Santa Barbara mansion in July 2020. Speaking at the time, a spokesman for the pair said, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex moved into their family home in July of this year. They have settled into the quiet privacy of their community since their arrival and hope that this will be respected for their neighbors, as well as for them as a family." The property has 9 bedrooms, a games room, home theater, spa facilities, an elevator, gym, swimming pool and tennis court. Alongside the 14,500 square foot main home, there is a 2-bedroom guest house on the 7-acre site. Harry and Meghan have given fans glimpses of their property with pictures and videos they have released. The Sussexes ended royal duties for new lives of personal and financial freedom across the pond. It was later announced they would quit as working members of the royal family. The couple have signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify as they launch new careers in the US.